And there we go. We
Hello.
are
Good
live.
evening? Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, all depending on when whoever actually
Whatever
watches
time
this
it is
stuff.
where you're at.
Exactly.
I don't know. People, I got
People.
told people. I've had several people say that they watch us. Hi guys. Um,
Hello. That's just something I gotta get used to, I guess.
uh,
So that's okay. Good. I hope they're finding what we're doing entertaining at the very least. So
I've been told yes.
okay,
Uh, yeah,
cool.
for funny
We're funny. Okay.
apparently.
At least we got that going for us.
At
At least
least,
we're
yeah, right.
funny. I mean,
At least
we shoot for
funny.
drama, we shoot for tension, we shoot for action, but we're funny, so that's cool. All right. Well, tonight we are doing a story in Portland by Night, otherwise known as PDX by Night. Um, I am Third Life Crisis. I am the storyteller for this particular chronicle, and let's go to Milo.
I'm playing Milo the Gangrel.
I'm Az. I play Zaren. Clan Hoodie.
If you
Yeah,
couldn't tell.
yeah.
Resident, what is it? Resident, let's see, how can we frame this? Resident orphanage coordinator slash
Oh,
psychopath.
shut the fuck up. It's not an orphanage.
Rowanworth Family Orphanage. You make 'em, we take 'em.
Shut up, Milo.
that's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Is this for pickup or delivery?
I'm always remembered to the line from Ghostbusters: dropping off or picking up. Dropping off. Just a moment.
If people are picking up orphans from the house, we got a fucking
Oh, there is
problem.
that too. All right. So
Uh,
we are heading tonight into session 32. I'm going to do a session 31 recap, and then we can hit the ground running. So, session 31, Bloody thou art, bloody will be thy end. Kirkwood, who hopefully will be joining us a little later this evening, entertained the thought of opening up Zaren's letter, which they eventually did, while having some continued conversation with Nat regarding their existence and why things are the way they are. As Zaren and Kirkwood eventually met to talk things over and figure out where they stand, Milo converged upon the thing she had convened and proceeded to update the remaining gangrel on what she witnessed in the SI facility located deep underground. Mechanizations were put in motion with the gangrel, the Humanity Project, and that Milo was requested to serve as the voice of the gangrel clan at the PDX council table, an offer she ended up accepting. Milo also rendezvoused with Gary, who she met at a coffee shop. Later, Tara and Frank ran into them as Zaren met up with Milo. Zaren then proceeded to complete the ghouling process with Frank, who divulged much useful info, as Milo had Gary send her Ridley and Scott's contact info, indicating she would follow up with them on the opportunity they were presenting to Nat. Zaren left Frank with specific instructions, and Milo left Gary with some small head wounds before heading out. Once Felicity was informed, and Kirkwood left Zaren perhaps with more questions than answers with respect to kindred relationships, Milo and Zaren received a message from Smudge. They met with Smudge later in the Empire to hear the story of the freshly embraced Allyson Wesker, who had diablerized the Salubri known as Sasha, but lost the contest of wills. Allyson/Sasha informed Zaren and Milo they were on the move due to being hunted by one of the abominations that Cryptodynamics Research and Development had been experimenting with. They agreed to have Allyson moved to a safe location temporarily in the Empire as the coterie dealt with the threat. Thursdays. Thursdays are interesting. So right now, I believe the last where we left off was that Zaren and Milo had just finished speaking with Allyson, and she was being escorted away to the temporary location down in the Empire, where Sparky will be able to keep an eye on her for a little bit, but it's not a long-term solution.
Yeah, few nights.
Yep. Smudge is also going to go with Sparky when they go down there, just to make sure things are okay. And if you have any parting comments or chatter you want to do with him, you can. Otherwise, he's going to be on his way.
I'm looking at my notes.
Okay.
Because I think I wanted to talk to Beetle about something.
No, I wanted to talk to Beetle about something.
Okay.
Milo wanted to talk to Beetle about something. I was supposed to call Smudge for Milo. Never mind.
Well,
I'm not going to do that anymore.
Okie dokie. Let me get out a pen and get ready to take some notes.
So yeah, I'll be like, where's your hold on. It's been a long day. I've done a lot of talking.
Not a worry.
Where's your fledgling up?
Smudge turns. I've confined him to the hub for now. Yeah. They're going to be staying there for a while. Short leash, you might say. But if you need to go and speak with them, you can.
I appreciate it, thank you.
Not a worry. Also, just wanted to let you know that David's been really helpful too. He's a good kid.
Yeah. He is.
Sure, his he certainly has someone on his phone though that really likes to talk and text with him a lot.
Yes, she does. It's fine, you know.
Yeah. I've asked him about it, made sure it's kosher. He says it's above board.
It's above board.
Okay.
You have to do that.
Just want to make sure he's taking the right steps, not just for himself, but for us as well.
Yeah.
All right then.
Safe trip.
Yeah. Smudge refreshes your memory on where you can find the hub and let you know that Beetle should be there. And if there's nothing else, then he'll be on his way.
Letting Samuel know what's going on with us being in the underground later in the week.
Yeah.
You have to do it. You have to.
I don't have to.
You do.
I don't have to do it. I'm not doing it.
You gotta, man.
No.
No, you don't want to.
You can't make me. You can't make me. You can't make me.
Alright. Do it later.
Smudge nods and says, "Don't worry. Samuel's very, very well informed." All right. Oh. Okay. All right. Now, maneuver your way through the different parts of the Empire that you've come down here from before, and then also moving in through some unfamiliar territory, but not terribly so. You're in a spot now where things are pretty well centralized. The tunnels are a little cleaner. There's more. You can see more. Looks like fresh conduit and work being done on power and communications and other things. Eventually, got a good view of your wall. There you are.
Fine.
My
I hit a. I was looking at the guy hit the button. Fine.
No worries.
Oh no! Oh no! My room has a door.
It's got two of them even. There's one back there.
No, don't look at my panic room, okay?
Welcome to the panic room.
That was a good addition to the playlist.
It's true.
For Bandit. Because of the fact that he was trying to get Milo out of the fucking box. Welcome to the panic room.
It's perfect. But yeah, the
Are you throwing a fit? If you pull all my cords out, Mouse, I swear to God.
uh-oh.
Come on. No,
Mouse
go sit
issue?
down. Don't sneeze at me.
It's not bullshit.
I'm gonna go
Dude,
grab something off my bookshelf. I'll be right
nice.
back.
No worries.
Also, if you pull cords, you're going to be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You will. Mau, lay down, buddy. You're okay. I'm so sorry.
Is that right?
There you go. I remembered I actually had it here, so we're cool.
There you go.
Nice.
I had to start breaking up notes and things that I needed for the Chronicle into more
Don't lay on that
binders.
book. I need that book.
So,
You have a whole bed right over here. You do. Why are you doing that?
He's being sad.
No. Don't lay on my book. You have a whole room. Why?
He's throwing a fit.
for the record, this is the Figment Collective mascot.
Yeah. I blame Avery. It's fine.
Okay.
The honorable gentleman, Sir Mal.
The honorable gentleman, Sir Mao. It went straight to his head.
It did.
Okay.
Well,
So you work your way back to the Smudge Hub.
Yeah.
The Smudge Hub room, you've been once before. This place is converted to underground, has geothermal cooling. You go in there, it's definitely been expanded upon and updated since you've last been inside. There's more server racks, there's more equipment, there's more various conduit has been installed and is running in different places, more trunks and of various communications wires just spilling down from the ceiling, running into this area. It is becoming quite the cluster. And in a certain portion of the room, you see Beetle at a chair. He's at a desk and he's bent over typing away. And he does pick... Hey, how's it going there?
Owen, you doing better?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Doing pretty good. Staying busy, and that's a good thing.
It is. You stay busy, you stay out of trouble, right?
Absolutely.
Mm.
Oh, hey, you're friends with Roy there, right? Yeah, he's addressing you.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Just wanted to say again, I was sorry about the situation. I don't think I formally apologized for the danger that happened and what we put him in. So just wanted you to know that.
I do appreciate your apology. He also should have known better, and that's not on you. He could have called me at any point in time or texted, and it's not your fault he didn't. So that's on him.
Okay. Yeah.
You not calling me though is still on you. So in the future.
Yeah. It's more important than ever to stay in communication.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. Zaren, I'm gonna have you. If you're, are you standing a little closer to Smudge than say Milo is, or are you both standing about equidistance?
I'm right up in Smudge's face, I think.
I wasn't right up in Beetle's face.
Yeah,
Smudge left. We're talking to Beetle now.
that's all good.
Yeah.
I know which not. They all
The
look the
time zone
same. No, I'm
change
just
is
kidding.
fucking with me hard, and I don't know why. It's only 3 hours.
Okay.
Eh.
Definitely you're up in the face, and Milo where you're at. I'd like each of you to roll me a wits and awareness, please.
Oh my god, Zaren, what the fuck is your problem, my dude? Damn. See this character she all laid out. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about him. With
4.
4.
an
Okay.
awareness. How hungry are you? Oh good. Oh good.
Why are you making that face?
It's not messy. Okay, for one.
Okay. 4.
Not messy because it's not important. I got a 4, yeah.
You have a 4, and you have a 4 as well.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he goes and says, "Hey, is there anything you need to? Is anything you're here to see me about or talk about or anything like that?"
Yeah, I wanted to let you know that that your chipmunk
Dale. Yeah.
yeah, he gave some very valuable information, and we do in fact know where that truck is going.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Glad that was. Yeah, that seemed like it would be super useful, and I don't have any further intel on what they might be carrying, but they've made a couple of stops. You know, they've been to OHSU, they've been to one other warehouse, and then they got a destination point that they're going to head out to. But
Yep.
what are you guys? Do you guys coming together? Wait, Are you thinking of like ambushing him or something, or like something straight
Hopefully.
out of like a like the Italian Job? You're gonna cut something out in the street and drop the. He just starts going off.
Beetle. It's important. Okay, listen to me. When something like this is going on, if you're not part of it, you don't need to know.
Oh, gotcha.
Ouch.
Plausible deniability, boy.
That's yeah, right. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. So, okay.
Alright, just you got mine.
What was that last part? Sorry.
Just keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind. Okay. Okay. So,
Maybe by the time we do something next time, you'll be off probation.
see. Smudge was pretty damn mad.
Yeah, I fucking wonder why we picked you up from an SI building.
You almost got seen.
You almost got killed. Again. We already knew that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm really gonna try and be more careful in the future. I promise. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what. That was the first time that's really affected me like that. I've had it creep up before, but then it just I just lost.
Yeah.
I just lost control.
Sometimes the blood wins.
Okay. Is there anything else you need or anything you want me to do?
Oh,
No?
is there anything else you wanted?
All right. Milo?
Nope.
Yeah.
You're good?
Hmm?
Okay. All right then. I guess I'll get back to what I was doing. And,
What are you doing?
well, there was it's by a margin of 1 that he was successful. You don't notice anything out of place. Weird. He brings up a window and it's got some code on it and some other stuff, and he's just like, I'm just working on putting some stuff together, analyzing some stuff for Smudge.
What kind of stuff?
Well, first off, we're trying to mesh into the existing networks, and doing so in a secure manner. So we're kind of piggybacking along, so they don't know we're there. We're kind of encapsulating our traffic and utilizing their lines to just we're hiding ourselves in the rest of the traffic that's going across, but it's working out pretty good so far. It's pretty neat, but it's slow going. We're being really, really careful about making sure we don't alert any mortal institutions to our presence. So, Smudge not Smudge, Beetle gives you an overview of what he's working on his screens. It's talking about, gives you kind of a very high level description of what they're slowly working on. So, and but you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Don't notice anything suspicious.
Right. Okay.
All right. So do you have anything more to ask, or do you want to see about leaving? Okay. All right. You make your way out of the hub and going along, and the tunnels are just, of course, very much. You can tell the different traces of where there's, if you're not stepping or moving along in the right way, or happening to be facing a certain direction and then going in this manner. There's definitely things that
the Peter Panda dance.
Thank you. The collective is working. I really like it. It's a good week. I like really looking at that on the TV guide since the hotel has that. Do the Peter Pan.
Peter Panda dance.
How many times I can't go. Just like the crowd. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Funny.
Sit back.
So as you're dancing your
I
way out of
I
the
saw the
underground,
Mr. Crab one when he was like, you have to turn a specific way, and I was like,
Hold your breath. Jump to the left.
it's all good. So,
Times. Anyway.
are you going to exit the way you came?
Yeah, because the car's out there.
Okay.
It might be a junk car that we're driving around in right now, but it's my junk car.
It's your junk car. Got it.
Mhm.
Okay.
So.
All right.
And
as you're walking out,
yeah.
Milo.
yeah.
Yeah. I know. I'm just messing with you. To the right of you, you notice this is on purpose. There's a movement, and you brush against something.
What does it feel like?
It feels like an individual, and they immediately say, "Hello."
Why?
You recognize them as Thomas.
Who?
Thomas. Zaren
I don't know who that is.
recognizes them as Thomas. You see a damn ugly Nosferatu.
It's really rude.
Big.
Everyone's beautiful.
I know, but in this instance, they have lots of cracks and they have greenish gray skin, huge bad ears.
That's just mean. Everyone deserves love. Not from me, Milo. But
they have bloodshot-looking eyes, and they have some rings in their ears, which have.
Why are you laughing? It's true. Let's not be mean to him because he's different.
I know, not for me. Like
we don't feel that way, but our characters have prejudices.
Well, Milo doesn't. She doesn't care what he looks like. She cares that she touched him because she's like, why? Why are you so close?
Just a gentle brushing.
Just no, ew! Don't touch me.
Yeah. Good things back on track, hello cousin.
Huh?
Hello cousin.
Hello. So nice to have you down as guest again. And for you.
All the pleasure.
Always.
What?
He's handing you what looks like a business card.
Oh god. I warned you.
What?
It has a date and a time and an address.
No. What's the date? What's the time? What's the address?
The date is this coming Saturday night in game.
Okay.
The time is midnight. And the address is something you'll have to look up. You don't recognize the address right off the top of your head.
Oh, okay.
And Thomas nods at Zaren, nods at you, and says, "Please don't be late."
Wouldn't dream of it. I'll make sure she's there.
Thank you, cousin. Very accommodating of you.
Of course.
You two Take care.
You as well.
And in perfect silence, you see Thomas step back into the shadows. And then it's if he was never there.
I told you. I know you don't want to go low. I know you do.
I'm gonna put the information into my phone. And I really just want to eat the paper, but I'm not going to try.
You put the address in your phone as you're making your way out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a historical landmark in the city of Portland. It's actually an old stage theater.
Oh, you're gonna do it the same place David did. Please don't do what David did.
Nobody's told me anything about this.
You'll have to ask Austin about it.
No, everyone told Austin not to tell me so that I would go into this completely blind.
Like the rest of us did, yes.
Yep. It's great. Don't worry about it.
Technically, the second time I wasn't going in blind because I knew what was going to happen, but it went okay.
So you finish your extrication of yourselves in the Empire, and you're back to your car. And where would you like to go from here?
Let's go get some weapons.
Okay.
We're going to call some people.
All right, let's do this.
So, depending on who can make it, we might have to retcon a phone call to Vaughn. But I'm calling Aubrey and Benji.
Okay.
And Felicity.
Okay, who you want to call first?
Benji.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Are you at home right now?
Yeah, actually, I'm en route. So just coming back from checking out some stuff at the new location. Hey, what's going on?
Our new friends that are in town. You know, the ones that tried to take Lou on a trip.
Okay.
They let their new pet out. And it got Sasha, in a way. Kind of.
Oh. Oh, well, shit.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
what do you need me to do?
we're gonna go take care of it.
Okay.
So you told me to tell you when I was doing things like that.
All right. Give me a few minutes to just wrap up a couple things here, and I'll be back at the house within 30 minutes.
Yeah, no worries. I'll wait for you.
Okay.
Hey, me.
Sorry, Z.
Yeah. Me too.
I'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah.
And he hangs up.
Do you want to call Felicity or?
What am I call? What would I call Felicity about? What am I supposed to be called? Like, remind me what I would need to say to Felicity.
Oh, just that the Second Inquisition are fucking terrible. But
I can call Felicity if you want.
I just
And
don't.
You don't want to tell her that my family got loose?
I'm gonna call Aubrey and tell her so she can calm down Felicity.
Do you want me to wait to call Felicity till you talk to Aubrey? Do you want me to call Felicity before you talk to Aubrey?
Okay, you call Felicity halfway through my conversation with Aubrey. That way Aubrey will be set and we're talking, and
Fair.
then she'll be able to catch it as it's happening.
Fair.
Right,
Okay.
there we go. Good plan.
Hey.
Hey! Thursday.
How are you doing?
So I know I keep changing our plans, but
Starting to think you don't want to come and see me.
oh, never.
All right. What excuse you got for me this time?
So, our new friends, they let one of their pets out. The furry one.
You hear a growl
Mm.
and a snarl.
I will wait till about halfway through the conversation and make the other phone call.
I'm letting Felicity know here in a bit.
I'll be with her soon enough. Good. What's your plan?
Hunt it down, shoot it full of silver.
I'm positive that's going to work.
No, but it's worth a shot. And if not, I've never seen anything get over small incendiary grenades.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
All right. You want backup, or you got this?
I'm thinking backup might be good. But I'll let you know.
You do that.
I do have eyes in the sky, as it were. Taking a look. Well, something I could actually do something is a better plan.
All right. I'm gonna
But
be.
and
Oh, go ahead.
but I'm having a little call. So how long till you get to her? Unless we want another incident like before.
I'm 2 minutes away.
Okay. Give you 2 minutes.
All right.
So if I don't show up to our date at 4, I got 8. And you can't blame me for that.
Hey, now. If anybody's gonna be eating you.
That's inappropriate.
Don't have it any other way. No, it's not like that. We talked about this
You know I'm just fucking with you.
constantly.
Ew.
All right. Keep me posted on what
We'll do.
sounds off.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Wait till 2 minutes goes by.
Hmm.
Milo, you're up.
Alright, I'll make the phone call.
Barely gets through the first ring and picks up.
Tired of calling her for bad dudes. It's a lot.
Hello. So,
Hello.
I have news.
More news. My goodness. You've
Oh
been
no,
very
it's
busy.
bad. Yeah, no, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. So
That's one way of putting
my
it.
family's free.
Okay. I get to add
Sorry.
to that. Let's see how she does. These threats to the city, I tell ya.
Possessive roses are a problem.
Oh, just you wait. It's gonna be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just enough.
Yeah. Little things, you know?
There's about 5 seconds of silence.
Yeah.
I see. And what is being done?
We're gonna kill it.
I see.
Yeah. But wanted to let you know. Why? Never mind.
What? Look, I'm
You're
driving.
just simply going to kill it.
I'm
Ah.
going to try and give a look at it. I don't know if I can incapacitate it. I don't know if that would work on it.
Okay.
Excuse me. Oh. I'll hit you.
But you're not supposed to mess with drivers, low. That's just dangerous.
I'm pretty sure you'll survive a crash.
At least one.
My confidence in your ability to potentially kill this is slipping by the moment. Do
No,
you have
it's
some
not a problem.
assurances that you can give me?
I'm real strong. And
That's good.
why am I making this phone call?
Zaren's tired of calling Felicity with bad news, and you're the
We
desperate.
have.
Sharing the load. Share the load.
We're gonna try silver,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna get more assistance.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. So
Yeah.
you're not going to just fling yourselves at it and hope for the best. Good.
I mean, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
Damn it, Lo. That's not what you do. We're gonna have.
I'm real strong. I think I can take it.
Lo. Wait, don't make me stake you.
That's a lot.
I appreciate your passion and gumption. But Milo, I don't want to lose any members of my coterie. Do you understand?
I do. We are going to be careful. We are. I do promise that we're going to be careful. I am just fucking around with Zaren because he didn't want to make this phone call because he's tired of giving you bad news.
You fucking nut.
You can inform my constable.
Mm-hmm.
You can inform my constable that the reception of bad news is my job.
I know.
And then doing something about it.
That's mine.
Exactly. Please be careful.
About it. Of course. When, like I was telling Bree, I haven't meant too many things that, well, I got a plan.
Keep me updated as often as you feasibly can.
Mm-hmm.
On it.
But today's there's Felicity. They're probably tracking what's tracking it, so she don't hear from me. It's way. Safety.
Understood. Be careful. Check in when you can.
I can do that.
If I do not hear back from you by the 2 a.m. hour of this night, I will come looking for you.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen then.
Very well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Be safe.
You fucking narc, and
I wasn't clear. My instructions were vague on what I was supposed to be doing, so sorry.
I'm gonna go hunt the thing. Thank you, Felicity. Goodbye. I'll keep you.
She makes me nervous. She asked questions.
See what happens when you're in charge of the whole city. You won't know what's going on with it.
Well,
Generally. Just saying.
you're not even in charge of the city and you want to know what's going on with it. You want to know what's going on with everything at any given point in time. Like, you're really going to judge her? Seriously? I would elbow you, but that's dangerous because you're driving.
Distracting me right now.
Oh,
Distracted driving, the whole thing. It's a fucking mess.
Don't do it. Don't do it, folks. We don't advocate for distracted driving. Don't do a sim.
Yes, Sim. We don't do a sim.
And get other people tickets driving too fast in their cars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't be incinerate.
Incinerate.
That was perfect.
Best conversations are the morning conversations.
So, making your way back to the cop house, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I am also going to call Roy.
Okay. Hey.
Hi, what are you doing right now?
Nothing too much at the moment. Just making sure things are, equipment's in good order. Making sure things are ready. Just went back. Double checked on the stuff that we got laying off to the side for the other expedition that we're planning to do. So.
Yep.
But yeah, what's up? What's going on?
You need to come to the cop house like now. I'll explain more when you get there. But we're hunting something. So and it's not
okay.
Bigfoot. So we're gonna arm you. So meet us there.
Okay, I'm on my way, Wildcat. Take care.
Bye.
All right.
The fledgling.
He was in the military. He's very good with a rifle.
On range.
Yes. Not sniper, but an assault weapons.
So, like a sharpshooter. Okay.
Yeah, his firearm specialty is assault rifles,
Cool.
assault weapons, like an M14 or like a yeah.
Got it.
Perfect. I have just the thing for him.
Bet you do.
Well, there's that little we'll call it fun habit of you seeing things that are related to the hunters and freaking out on them. Is that a thing all over, or just when it comes to people?
What do you mean?
If I show you a bunch of Second Inquisition guns, are you gonna try and break them?
No. Just people.
Alright, perfect.
They want to make poor life choices. They deserve to die for it.
Milo doesn't break equipment; she breaks people.
I break people.
I'm glad you don't break. No.
Anyway, so I stole a bunch of stuff from the Second Inquisition.
So did I. Or did you forget that Gabby and I went and...
No. I went into their vaults and stole a bunch of shit.
Good. Fuck up.
Yeah. Fuck them. But I got armor pleasure, good guns, and few assault rifles for the way.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Useful.
I haven't touched them since I stole them. I did it mostly out of spite, if I'm going to be honest.
You know, that's also fair.
Yeah. That's what I met Frank, actually.
Oh, Frank. He's dirty.
Dirty Frank.
Not that kind of dirty.
You dirty
Yeah.
boy.
Stop.
just-
Why'd you make it weird?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Leave my touchstone alone.
Oh, stop. They're not going to talk.
Oh, that's terrible. Go to a kindred. Show us on the touchstone where they hurt you.
Ew.
Sorry.
Conversation got worse.
So much worse. That's so much
But
worse.
no. I'm just saying, it's like, they hurt your heart. or
Mature
something like
content warning.
that. Mature content warning. That should be a given.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got some equipment to go over.
Yeah, I didn't bring all my list of things and stuff with me.
I do have what was in your bag. I can look it up real quick. Give me just a moment. Boom, ba-doo, boo. And Uncle T. And where you at? Where you at? Where is it? Use breed, Lord. Hold on just a moment. Contents of Zaren's bag. There you are.
Contents of Zaren's bag is just what I put in there.
Okay, this was this was what you have other stuff in your duffel bag, but this
Yeah,
is
it's when we
specifically
went
some stuff that you
second-
grabbed from Parable when you were there.
Yeah.
So you do have
Mhm.
you have specifically, well, you got the AA12
Mhm.
with the red dot. So you got that. You have 5 Dragon's Breath rounds.
Yep.
You have 8 rounds of Incendiary 5.56. You have 1 Incendiary grenade. And you have 5.
I did have more, but someone took them.
Gotcha. And you also have 5 5.56 munitions that appear to be a charge of silver nitrate injected within a silver-plated projectile.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we grabbed non-fancy guns, but
Yep.
We do have the experimental shotgun, though.
You do have.
'Cause that's what I got out of the thing.
Yes, you do have. In addition to what Zaren has, Milo and Gabby grabbed a piece of equipment. Yeah, what they got out of the SUV was a shotgun that looked to be experimental in design. They also found 6 more Dragon Breath rounds, so you have a total of 11. And you also have 3 of the micro-stake shells as well. And 2 of the drones. With the controllers.
We didn't turn the drones on or do anything with them because I was going to have Kirkwood check them to see if they had any kinds of potential, tracking or anything like that would potentially, once booted up, might, because he had ex-military, so I was going to see if he knew of anything like that, so we didn't kick him on and immediately start getting tracked through them.
You could have Kirkwood do that, or you could also have Roy take a look at that too if you'd like.
I could have Roy. I think at the time I was thinking more Kirkwood would be interested. I think that's why I was like,
yeah, the drones.
And again, there are two of them. I can give one to Roy and I can give one to Kirkwood.
Sure. Yeah, each of the drones, of course, are as described on the website, and each one of them come with a tablet that looks a lot like this, that has controls on it.
Okay.
So you arrive at the Cobb house shortly, and you see Benji's car there, Roy's vehicle. I think he has a truck or something that he drives.
He has a truck.
Yep. So the truck is there. Everybody that you expect is there.
Okay. Anybody else?
Okay.
You don't see Ed currently.
Okay.
But I will say that he did message you earlier saying that he was going to be busy with doing a couple of things with the RCPS.
Yeah.
So.
His friends.
But if you need them, if you need him, of course, you can.
Humans.
Yep. And then also you do see, not that he's going out of his way to hide himself, but you see an occasional shadow move around and slither. So Guillermo is still flitting from here to there, taking in things. And there's you got that. And then actually, you know what? Yeah, why not? As you're coming up the driveway, there's a car leaving.
Who the fuck's car?
It has a very, very recognizable sign on the top that's boom, magnetic right on the side. And it shows a very, very red chicken holding a bucket.
Right.
With flames coming out. And
that imagery is something.
And that chicken looks just so happy to be holding a bucket of flames.
Yeah, I bet that chicken's happy. Because that chicken doesn't know it lives in a cage.
And driving by, you both notice that it's Travis.
What the fuck is he here for?
I'm gonna check in with Matt.
He looks very happy. He's got kind of a goofy smile on his face as he's driving down. So, content. So,
I'm gonna check in with Pat and make sure she's okay too.
Yep. And you're there. Roy comes out, greets you. He's all, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hi. So they let one of them out.
Oh my god. Okay.
I heard you're good with a gun.
Yeah, I am actually.
Oh.
Just so you know, because I have his sheet, he's got 4 dots in firearms with a specialty in assault rifles.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
Make a quick note. Okay.
No worries.
Okay. Do we have any idea what the target is right now?
I'm using the drone to try and
In the
see.
last known area that Sasha saw it, or closer to met her.
Okay. So it's after. But did they just let it loose on one of us, or they just let?
Yeah, they're letting it. They're using it to track somebody.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they're okay at the moment.
That's debatable. They're not.
No, let's not.
No, I wasn't. Everybody's traumatized. It's fine.
It's okay. It's. I mean to pry. It's all good. You get your business. Hey, yeah. You know what? Let's focus on just taking this thing down. That's what we need to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me go do an equipment check, and I'll be ready to roll.
Alright. I'm gonna go down to the basement and grab everything.
Okay. So.
Look, you help me carry stuff.
Sure.
Okay.
Go
So
down.
Roy
There.
turns around, heads back in. You don't see Nat immediately inside. You assume she's probably up in her room. And
We assume, but we don't know.
Actually, I'm gonna go hide Nat.
Okay. You do find her up in her room. And, oh, hey Z. She's just leaning up a little bit on the corner of her mouth.
They're not just. Did you get some takeout?
Yeah. The bucket's over there for Bandit.
Enjoy it.
And Bandit is with you.
He was with me.
Okay. As soon as he comes in the house, you can smell the chicken.
The
You know how fried chicken
nauseating.
has that smell. It's
Nauseating.
nauseating to the rest of you, of course.
It's gross.
But Bandit's like,
Buddy, no, buddy,
you feel him like going like this under that
buddy,
quote. He's like,
no. Okay, so I'm gonna pull him up. I'm gonna pull him up and we'll look
Okay.
at him and be like, buddy, we talked about this. You just had a whole ass bucket of chicken yesterday.
You notice as you're holding him up, he's a little more rounder.
Oh my god! Bandit! Bandit, I know you're day snacking. Okay.
He's all.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna take the chicken into the kitchen, and I'm gonna.
As soon as you mention the word chicken, he is just like he's just like this, and his little hands are going, and he's sniffing the air, and he's just.
No. I'm gonna portion it out for you, sir. So I'm gonna stick it back in my coat. Be like, stay there.
You definitely see what passes for a raccoon WTF face.
I don't care. I shove him in my coat. Grab the bucket of chicken. And go put it into like bags downstairs, portion it out, and just be like, you don't get to eat all of it right now.
He's grabbing at the pieces as you're portioning it out. So he's like,
get your hands off the table.
I'm gonna roll for him.
This is fantastic.
I'm gonna see. He's got a decent pool. Raccoons are pretty dexterous. I'll give him a decent pool here.
Oh. What do I need to roll anything to stop him?
Yeah, you can if you want. If it's just
what do I have to roll?
Oh, let's see. Dexterity. Dexterity and athletics.
fucking fighting with my raccoon over chicken.
You got this.
He's supposed to listen to
He
me.
rolled poorly. At
Okay.
best, he maybe got a little skin off.
Basically, you guys came into the room with grabbed the chicken and left while Zern and Nat were talking.
Much. I
She's
know,
like,
it's great.
Four.
arguing.
You totally got. You're just like,
Okay.
he's going for it, and you're just like, you very deftly, like, put him back in your coat. And
Once I get it portioned, I will give him some chicken. But until then, he gets
he's
to
licking
wait.
his lips, and he's just like,
I give him the chicken.
Okay.
And it, buddy, you chunky.
Whatever portion you give him, he just immediately like snatches it, and he's just like,
Don't look at me like that. You know what you've done. Yeah. You know what you've done, and we're not looking at me like I'm the villain here because you are definitely not starving. I feed you. Everybody feeds you. Then you go out and you find more food when I'm not around to tell you what to do. Like we're not acting like I'm starving you when you are that rotund. All right, it's not. I have. Do you see the sympathy? There's no sympathy. I can see that you eat. Stop it.
He chills out a little bit, but
conversations with my cat.
Zaren is absolutely right.
That's pretty bad.
Or Az is absolutely right that Zaren and Nat are just having this conversation. All of a sudden, Milo just comes in, grabs the chicken, and leaves. And Nat stops.
Yeah, but both of us just.
We're just in the process of like saying hi. And then Milo just go just right out the door. It just like starts talking about portioning.
Sorry about that, Matt. You know what? I actually think she was talking about this while we were walking down.
Oh no!
The meat
Is
with
Bandit
Smudge.
getting too much to eat?
Yeah,
No!
he is
Oh
eating a
shoot!
little too
Dang
much.
it! That's right. But
No, so it's not.
he's just so
It's
cute
okay.
though. Comes up with the little hands and he really I found some like old granola bars too, like with the chocolate chips in them. He loves those.
You know, not. Maybe you do feed him a bit too much. It's fine though. It's alright. But
No, you're right. It's just no. That's Milo's. That's someone important to Milo. I shouldn't be, doing that. So no, that
it happens. So it's fine. It makes you happy, right?
I wasn't allowed to have a pet.
Oh.
Do you need to roll a willpower check?
No! Fucking. Hold on. I went to go grab my folder. There's no desk here. There's nothing.
Nothing. I dig the Batman hoodie though.
Oh, mine?
Yeah, it's good.
It's old as crap.
It's classic.
Yeah. Actually, I got this at Six Flags for my birthday before we left California. So it was like seven years ago. So it's an old hoodie. It's falling apart.
This old.
But
hoodie.
I love it's it's been my favorite hoodie since like the day I bought it, basically.
It's cool.
No such thing as a messy crit on a willpower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Cool.
I believe there are. Yeah.
Well, there's a hunger die in a willpower check.
Yeah, you can do. If I remember from the errata correctly, that it can potentially kick in a compulsion or raise hunger. So, in this instance,
Yeah, but I got 6 because I got a crit and an additional 2 successes.
Yeah. Well, you handle you handle yourself really well, but I would say that for the messy part of it, you seemingly very intent. when you hear that Nat wasn't allowed to have a pet when she was growing up, like no dog, no cat, no nothing, um, you're like, well, we can fix that. You're gonna
Yeah.
you're gonna find something for her, and you're just gonna be like,
Yeah.
Nat is perfectly
Okay,
capable to have a pet. She'll
what
have
kind
a
of
damn
yeah,
pet.
Yeah.
so what kind of pet did you want? Did you want like the dog? We already have a low, so
I'm a cat.
I know.
So rude.
Nat thinks for a moment, and she's all like,
did you like a dog or like David's got Huxley? Do you want Huxley?
"Oh, yeah, I think Natalie
You
has
do?
seen Huxley,
Uh,
and she's like, Huxley's handsome. He really is. I think I think I should probably start out easy though. Um,
um,
Maybe some fish.
Zaren's having bubbles flashbacks. No. No, Illy loves bubbles. Zaren's fucking terrified of whatever the fuck it is that Vaughn created.
Exactly. I know. But she mentions
um,
just fish. Just fish would
or
be okay.
or anything else. Um,
Okay. Um. Um. A bird. A bird would be nice.
bird.
Like a little parakeet. I've heard they're pretty fun. And they chirp and they make nice noise and stuff. So could try that.
Alright. Okay.
I mean, as long as it's not a bother, Zaren. I don't.
Whatever you want, that. I told you.
Okay. All right.
Um.
So, anyway, you need to come up and talk to me about something.
Yeah. We'll get you that bird once I get back.
You're gonna take her to a safe place.
I'm gonna take and drop you off with Kirkwood.
Oh, okay. Is there
Or
something going down?
yeah.
Oh. Okay. Um. Are you gonna be okay?
I just. I don't know.
Is Milo going with you too?
Do you remember the information we got on the essay?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that folder I had you print out?
Yeah, I remember.
They let one out.
She just. If there could have been a sharp intake of breath and a gasp, there would been that, and she just. And then her gaze drops to the floor, and she's just. I have to go see Milo. Hold on. And she leaves the room. And she goes and
Probably.
she follows the scent of the chicken.
Zaren
As you're portioning it
has
out.
pulled out his phone and is googling where you can buy birds. While he follows Nat to go find
Okay.
Milo.
Yeah, she's in the kitchen portioning out and giving Bandit like his portion of chicken.
Okay, you hear Natalie come up behind you and she says your name.
Yeah, yes.
And then she comes right at you and gives you a hug.
Oh, I'll give her a hug back.
And she's just saying over and over. She's just saying, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
All right. I want you to come back, okay?
Yeah, no, of course. I'm gonna come back. I'll come back.
You promise.
I do.
Okay. And she lets you go. And
But I am gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to watch. I portioned out his food, but I am gonna need you to watch Bandit for me because he can't come with me. He's small and squishy, and a little more squishier recently. But like,
so you hand him over. Okay.
yeah.
He takes him. Bandit loves hanging around with her, so he's
Oh
just
yeah.
like, and he goes. He's all over again. He's going like this and flexing his fingers, and she's like, "I'll keep a good eye on him,
Thank you.
just until you get back."
Yeah. I just don't want him to get hurt, and he's like I said, small and squishy. So.
Yeah, and she pokes him a little bit, and he's like,
Yeah.
That talk we had earlier. It's been like a week. You get like that can't be, and just Zaren's gonna like squish Bandit. That can't be good for his heart.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm good. I'll get my stuff packed up to head over to Kirk's.
I'm gonna go
I'll
down to the basement. I'll let you know when I am.
Okay.
When I'm ready to drop you off. Okay.
Okay. All right. See, and she sets Bandit down, and Bandit actually just wants to kind of follow her around a little bit, so she heads upstairs
Cool.
to get her stuff. And,
yeah, I'll give Bandit the instruction that Nat's in charge and that he needs to stay with her.
Okay. He chatters back his acknowledgement, and he trundling along. He's kind of like,
it's been 6 nights.
He's down to a lot of chicken.
Oh my god.
This is in addition to whatever he's going to score from the Snack Empire. So,
oh man, someone should really let Anna know what's going on.
Milo might. It really just depends on what the package is and if she really wants to answer or talk to that bitch on the phone after what she tried to do. So.
Fair.
I have no problem with Anna, by the way. I don't.
I do. She needs some help.
Well, you know what?
Some help.
Maybe.
What was that, 3LC?
Everybody needs some help.
Nonsense. We're all fine. Fuck you. My child is just fine.
Just for Car. Fuck you. My child is completely fine.
So my child's completely normal.
Or it's like, the graceful, majestic, music, and then then when you try to do something, it's
it's the final brain cell. Nino.
All right.
The entire coterie just.
Roy comes in with his equipment, just watching both of you going.
It's an important part of opening the safe, alright?
So I actually have to get into Lexi's safe, so that takes a minute. But
okay.
All right.
So I opened the safe for the first time in front of Milo.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to describe how that works for Milo's benefit?
So, those really convoluted 16th century locks with the sliding bars and the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to put a key in here to open up another area over there.
Of this safe is that.
Oh my god. Okay.
It is definitely a NOS-made contraption.
Got it. So you open it up.
10 minutes. Open it up. There's a plug. Like, you can walk into it.
Okay. All right.
There's a Ouija board in there. That's
I knew that.
Play toy.
Milo is aware of that, right?
No. Milo is not aware of the Ouija board.
Okay, Milo, you see as you walk into the NOS safe, You
Mm-hmm.
see what looks to be a fairly old and worn copy of the actual board game of the Parker Brothers Mystic Spirit board. The William Froud
Mm-hmm.
talking board, sorry, that was
Yeah.
made in the early 70s.
Yeah.
It's in a vault, along with other stuff.
Yeah.
I
There's
know.
a bunch
I
of
know.
buffering in there. There's also some paintings
Mhm.
and some photo albums.
Okay.
Photo albums, yep. So you see a various collection of miscellaneous items that are obviously important to Zaren.
And money.
And money.
A disgusting amount of money.
An obscene amount of money, okay.
Yeah.
Got any questions? Look at anything in particular?
I mean, give me a minute.
Okay.
Because Milo is just gonna watch Zaren root around in the safe
yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah. I start
Okay.
pulling out boxes of ammo and a really weird looking old French army bag. Yeah.
Milo's just taking this all in.
Doesn't she usually?
Yeah.
Take it.
They pull out passports and stuff. Yeah. Well, I pull a bunch of random documentation out of said French army bag and throw it on. Like there's a little shelf in there. Yeah.
Milo, do you use your
I'm gonna turn
Auspex?
around and look.
I do not use my Auspex because I have no reason to use it. See,
Okay.
that's the thing is
Just
I
curious.
thought I had a
Definitely don't
reason
need to
to.
use
Just
it.
curious.
No, there's no
Just
reason.
curious.
Don't wanna
Didn't know
use
if you
it.
want to trigger your Auspex or not.
So,
Do it.
Mhm.
question.
For who?
I have all the questions.
Okay.
Alright.
Why?
Why what?
Okay. Why is there so much random shit in here?
It's not random.
It is random. You have weapons and then miscellaneous. Like,
Mm-mm. No, I got weaponry, documentation, family, not heirlooms, but what's the word? Family, and then
Are you gesturing at the Ouija board when you say family?
No,
Okay.
no, paintings.
Okay.
Oh, the paintings.
Okay, but
okay.
things that can't be left out in the open, and that's my gesture to the Ouija board.
Okay, but seriously, like, then you have money and a child's toy. So like, miscellaneous. See, you
It's a child's
neglected to mention things that are visible on the shelf. Like, I can see that it's right there. Like, what is that? Because you didn't say you glossed over the weird object in here.
the board.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what that is. I know what that is.
Do you?
It's a Ouija board. Yes, I was alive when those were made. Yeah, I was alive when those were made.
Yeah. You're
So, like,
What was that?
I never used one at all. As a matter of fact. Why do you have it? Like, is this okay? So is this like your vault of stolen shit?
No.
Did you steal those families too? Point to the paintings because all you said was family.
Oh, you wouldn't recognize the gentleman. And
I
when you
know.
look at him, there's two Nos and this other gentleman that just got scraggly, dark hair.
Oh.
Look closer, has those nice slitted eyes.
Did you steal that family too?
They stole me.
Fair. I'm surprising you seem to be the one that's usually a thief of hearts, but that's fine.
I was gonna show you how the Ouija board works, but fuck it. Why?
It's a compliment, for fuck's sake.
You know what?
Oh, you don't
Milo-
like compliments? Do they hurt your feelings?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, you know what? You deserve them, so
It
fuck
was
you.
interesting to note, Milo, that Zaren did say he was like, he's going to show you how the board works, and you're like, probably Milo's all like, what? Why? You've seen these toys before.
No,
Phil
I
in the
just
store.
I didn't. I'm still focused on the Thief of Hearts comment because I'm really surprised I came up with it. So I'm really, really proud of myself.
Sure.
You should be.
This will be one for the quotes.
It's a goddamn compliment, Zaren. Just take it. Just take it and have it and feel good about it.
We don't feel good about it.
Why not?
Cause nothing sad, to be honest with you.
Also, why though? Like, what does it do specifically that it needs to be in here?
Brings the dead back. Kinda.
Like, that's what it advertises. I'd say ghosts aren't real, but I'm pretty sure I that's a lie.
You'd be wrong, yeah.
Yeah, no, I threw up a ghost apparently. I didn't see it, but it happened. So like I did. I barfed it out.
No. Anyway, yeah, I'll show you how it works, but
You don't want to show me how it works?
I said I was going to, but
You're going to.
yeah, I could. Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, it's up to you. If you don't want to show me, that's fine. My feelings wouldn't be hurt. I don't know. Why would they be hurt?
This
You
is
said
down
it
in your
first.
vault,
I'll walk
correct?
off.
This is actually one of the environment-wise. This is
And
actually
Mike
a very
missed
good
what I
spot.
said.
Now Zaren feels like you don't think he can.
He missed
No.
what I
Sorry, I was reading something as you were
Yeah.
mentioning. So what
what I
did you say?
said. I said if you don't want to show me, that's fine. My feelings aren't hurt. Why would you think my feelings are hurt? Your feelings are hurt. And then walked off.
Oh, that yes.
You know what? No, fine. Come here. No, and he's gonna.
Oh God.
Okay.
Walk over to it. I said you didn't have to.
Yeah, but now we do. So it's
What's the rules?
You take it off the shelf. Okay. Okay, so Zaren pulls off the shelf
This is a bad idea.
this board.
Don't do it.
It's got some torn ends at the top cover. There's some fading on the picture, but as far as you can tell, pulls the top cover off. All the pieces are there.
Mm-hmm.
The board unfolds. There's the flechette is planchette is wood and has the glass in the middle to be able to see through.
Yeah.
And he sets the board in the middle of the vault, and
Did you fail?
puts the planchette
We
on
messy
an open
bitches.
spot. Now,
Oh God.
now, so
It's only when it's
Random
important. It's
person.
only when it's important.
so did you make a wits plus insight roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was your total?
With a messy crit.
Damn.
4.
4 with a messy crit?
Counting still. 9.
Arouse the blood.
9. You have a total of 9 successes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, that's the score Indigo got with her messy critical too.
Cool. All right, well, here's what happens. You're, Milo's being Milo. You're one second there's a compliment, another second you're kind of a little irritated, and then you're like, "All right, well, I'm gonna need to show her what's going on with this." And you grab the board and put it down, and you turn on your auspex. Your sense the unseen is activated, and you laser beam focus. This roll, whoever you were attempting to contact, you definitely contacted them.
Oh, good.
Like a lighthouse beam cutting through the fog. You just see this parting of the veil and this blast of light go out. And it both enthralls you and also due to your messy crit, your hunger's going to go up by 1 because you're just like Milo. You happen to see Zaren just kind of bare his teeth a little bit, like in focus. It's kind of partly determination, part like almost exhilaration over whatever is happening. Now, I have to make my roll.
Yeah.
Or actually, yeah, I'll make a roll for them. And I'm also going to see, based on this roll, I might have a pool for you to roll, but we'll see.
Okay.
I'll let you know here in just a second.
Well, if Zaren's annoyed at Milo, I know who his brain would immediately jump to.
You going to contact Liam?
Fuck.
Okay.
This is gonna hurt.
All right. So this time, that beam like lighthouse beam like piercing through the fog. This time does not draw the attention of any unwanted entities. But you find Liam. And Liam, apparition, spectral image, is caught and with brutal precision taken from beyond the veil and brought to your immediate presence. A little bit of shock on their face. But it's Liam.
Hey.
What's going on?
Zaren starts talking to somebody. I will use offset to actually look, but I didn't before.
All right, you activate Sense the Unseen, and you see, as soon as you do, you see You see several things have this certain sort of ambiance and hue about them within
Mm-hmm.
the vault. But much like Zaren, you
Yeah.
can see from the board itself, there
Mm-hmm.
radiates these powerful looking auras of various color. Initially, you're thinking like, oh, okay, this was just a toy. This is more than just a toy now. Because you see this board and its pieces on the floor, Zaren sitting cross-legged in front of it, and it is radiating ethereal energy. And you see what looks like an individual, a specter, if you will, someone I don't believe you've seen before.
If he was he in the picture? Just saw him in the painting, yeah.
Okay, then you recognize from the painting, you see this individual that you heard Zaren refer to as Liam, and behind them, what looks to be this darkened tunnel of kind of like very fine threads, like thousands upon millions of very fine dark threads, just kind of slowly, just kind of stitching themselves back together. It's like a wound was opened up and the spirit was drawn forth. And
does that hurt?
It slowly closes itself. Are you addressing the specter or are you addressing Z?
The specter, because of the thing that I just saw behind him.
It's jarring.
But not painful?
It can be. This was different. What do you want? What do you want, Z?
You just popped into my head.
Who is this?
Milo.
Who are you?
Liam. What's his last name? Doesn't have one. Okay. I wasn't sure if there was one or not. He introduces himself as Liam. You can see that this specter has mostly human-like features, but there's parts of this apparition that appear to have some feral and animalistic-like qualities.
I saw the painting also had the slit eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know why that popped into your head.
Means right there.
Zaren kind of gestures towards the painting.
Oh, okay. Sure. Is that the lie you're going to tell yourself?
What are you trying to do, Zaren?
Oh.
I mean, hey, it's good to see you.
Is this what you meant to do? Because, like, this seems incredibly dangerous and suspect. I just, like, was this on purpose? Like, because, like, it's real cool. It's not. It's not real cool that, you know, what is the purpose of this?
I don't know.
Like, why would you keep using this? Like, what do you use it for?
I don't.
Like, what?
Just once.
You only used, well, now twice, apparently.
Twice, yeah.
But why? Like, like if you're not going to use it, why not just, I don't know, destroy it or find a better use for it? I don't think there's a better use for it. This seems really dangerous and sketchy.
Oh, it is very dangerous.
What she told me, yeah.
Like, but can you just maybe like put him back and then like get rid of it? That seems like a novel idea.
Not gonna get rid of it.
Well, what are you going to use it for? What are you going to use it for?
I don't know yet.
You don't you don't know yet. So what if someone happened to break in and find this, Zaren?
That's why it's in the vault.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Locks don't always keep people out. All right.
She's got a point, Zaren.
You know what, Liam?
Don't give me that. You know how fucking good it is to see you and be able to talk to you after all these years. I flit around in darkness, seeing things I never thought I would imagine. And as time goes by, I feel myself slowly being lulled into an endless black sea of infinity. It's gonna come.
All of that sounds horrible.
It is.
It's fine.
It's where you're gonna end up.
Okay. You know,
I'm sorry.
Actually, nope. Messy. No, Zaren don't care.
I know, I'll remember. I don't want you all to be there.
I know. One of these nights I might not come when called, though. I don't know. It's like an invisible hourglass. I know the sand is running, but I can't see it. I just don't want to see you hurt, bud. Or your friends.
No, really safe. Don't matter.
I don't know if this... I don't know how much longer any of us can come back. But we can. As long as we can, we will.
Yeah.
Wish I could stay.
Wish you could.
Almost wondering if that needs another willpower check on your part, but I'll leave it alone for now. You got the messy crit. You're carried good. You're going through this well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know how this works. You have to let me go. You have to dismiss me back to where I came.
Thank you, every blessing.
Your friend's right, though.
damn right. I'm right about a lot of things. Okay?
This is dangerous in anyone's hands. Yeah, I know you know that. And his apparition moves like he gestures, like He wants to reach out and grasp you, but just nothing.
Mm.
There's nothing to hold on to.
They're fucking with the veil. So be careful.
That explains some things.
Wait.
And you see him kind of like move and occasionally we see these tears, much like this one. Occasional breaks, flashes of odd colors and light. And then there's noise, a scream, something horrible. I see things like us, where we are now and where we exist. Pulled through. Howling. Terrible, terrible, horrible howling as they go. I don't know where they're being pulled to, but it happens. We see something that illuminates briefly in what passes for a sky where we are. And what Liam goes on to tell you is he sees very faint impressions that will flash from a tarot card.
Oh, that's upsetting.
I'm gonna burn those cards and burn them again. I'm gonna burn the whole building and everything.
Gotta burn the whole building with this. We have to get the innocent people out first. Laszlo and I think that was his name. I don't remember.
It's horrible enough.
Octopus.
You're still okay. Milo, this is upsetting. Because you were
Have to make a will save.
yeah. You were there, you saw the cards, you had an idea. What'd you get? 1?
Yep.
Okay, upon hearing this description from Liam, you feel your mind flashes back to that table, that old vintage deck with the box that was adjacent to it, the chair in front of it with all the restraints and the buckles, and this white hot sense of just, I want to just flare right up into you. And I'm going to say that you start to exhibit some more of your animalistic features.
Oh, goddamn it. All right.
Claws extend a little bit. Your eyes. I think maybe your ears get a little extra furry. So but you make a very disquieting grumble of a noise, and Zaren, this catches your attention.
Cougar. The
And
cougar growl.
yep, you do a cougar growl, and you look like you want to lash out at something just in anger.
We touch anything in this safe. Not a problem.
Unfortunately,
Half tempted to just hit Zaren.
Milo, yeah,
Because
that's
he's
fine.
in the safe.
He is in the space. Milo,
Sorry.
you got a 1. You just want to, out of sheer frustration,
Yeah.
you want to hit something. If that ends up being Zaren, so be it.
Yeah.
He'd probably
Yeah.
prefer that than
Yeah.
anything else in the vault.
I know. That's actually probably who I'll hit.
Okay,
Or Roy. He's back behind us.
your call. But in the way the thing is probably going, if Zaren is more or less right in front of you, you're just going to be like,
Yeah, I'll just hit him. It's fine.
and just go.
Sorry.
You see an incredibly frustrated Milo just. Zaren, you understand where this is coming from. You know
Yeah.
it's not meant to harm you, but it is a lashing out at the frustration of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll just still holding on to that board because no. He'll like growl back,
Okay.
and Milo be like back. Oh,
Okay. You do your hit, boom, and then you hear Zaren do what he says.
mm-hmm.
I'll back up.
You back up. You calm down. After that, there's that birth of it. You still have
Yeah.
about the situation, but you're calming down a little bit more now. You got that.
Is there is it gonna stay for a little bit?
I'm gonna stay for just a little bit.
Okay.
I will say that your eyes are going to stay for a little bit more. Maybe that little extra, little extra fuzziness around your ears a little bit. But your claws, ever so slowly, start to retreat back.
Retract.
Yeah. Liam. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like you have a good idea. Take care of what you can. Are you ready to let me go?
No, but I will. Watch out for yourself, okay?
You take good care of yourself too. I don't want to see you in here anytime soon. Okay?
Yeah. And I let Liam go.
As you make the gesture
Mm-hmm.
and focus on the dismissal process, you see Liam's apparition float back through this opened, the parting of these millions of what it seems like of fine dark threads. Milo, you see this as well. These fine dark threads open up, and for the briefest of moments, you see it open into what looks like this darkened landscape that stretches endlessly, with a darkened sky, with dark dots and floats, things floating in the air, and just for the briefest of moments, and then Liam goes through, and then this veil closes and stitches itself back up. And I need you, Zaren, to make me a stamina and resolve check.
Oh, I get
And
hungry.
Milo, you get hungrier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Milo, you know what? I'd like you to roll please a wits and awareness as you're watching this happen. I'm going to see if you happen to catch something. How many?
Oh, wow.
Did you get any critical successes, Zaren?
I did.
Or you
sorry.
did? Oh, yeah.
I did. Yeah. Hold
okay,
on. Let me
you did.
count.
Cool. All right.
3.
3?
3.
Okay. You just made the difficulty level. You still feel severe emotional drainage. You are at a -2 penalty to all your social rolls for the rest of the night.
I'm sorry.
You have staved off any further potentially unwanted consequences.
Yeah.
Good for
Burn that
you.
willpower.
And now,
Who needs
Milo,
willpower?
how much was your total successes, Milo?
A 9 with a critical.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got all successes. None of my dice were anything other than successes this time.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
All
and
right.
I roused the blood and succeeded. So I mean, I wish I could show you. It's the most amazing, glorious thing that's ever happened.
I believe you. That's freaking amazing.
I'm so excited. Anyways, it's the best roll I'll ever get, and I'm done rolling for the night. As the words of daring.
We're just gonna call
no
it
more
there.
rolls. We're gonna call it here.
Okay.
All
right. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to explain what Milo sees. I don't know if Milo will understand everything that's
Probably
going
not.
on, but here is what Milo sees. God
okay.
damn. Okay.
I see everything. Ah!
More or less, because you still have your Sensi Unseen on, correct?
I do, yeah.
Okay, that's important. That's critical. And that's why I had you roll your wits and awareness, because I assumed you still had your Sensi Unseen on. Okay, great.
Yep.
So, Milo, there's this you happen to take in all this very heartfelt back and forth with Zaren and Liam. It's a very touching moment. You can obviously see that it's painful and difficult for Zaren to let this individual go back. But you notice that when the gesture and the process has begun for the dismissal of Liam, and that tear and the veil opens back up, you would not have noticed it otherwise. But due to your fantastic roll,
this is really good. I'm very proud of myself.
You see orbs, wisps. Definitely, if you had to scale different types of spectral entities, you would say that these are classified as a certain type. You see those pieces of energy, those orbs, whipping through this tear, So the tear in the veil that occurred, you see from the landscape beyond, almost faster than you can track with your eye. Whew, they come through.
The wisp?
These wisps, these orbs, and they go directly into the board. And as they splash onto the board, you see the board grow this angry red and then fall back to its bluish white.
I hated that. I hated that a lot.
And then it's happening multiple times. You see this happen like 3 or 4 times in the process that Liam is going.
Oh.
And I'm going to pause recording there because unfortunately your
Yep.
video stalled when asked.
Yep. Go ahead. Yeah.
So-
And I can't see you at all right now. So I'm assuming we're just gonna like take a quick break.
Yep, we're gonna take a quick break. 1. There we go.
Whee!
So hello.
Hello.
And we're currently back, and we are sans.
Just the two of us.
You and I. Yes, we're absent our third player just for a little bit. Hopefully they'll be coming back here real soon. And actually, on that note, I'm going to just message real quick to explain.
All right. So I'm gonna use my stealth and dexterity to sneak away so that potentially Zaren does not see me, because I don't want them knowing I've made this phone call. So
because where we left off, you had made your excellent wits and awareness roll to notice what was going on, and so you saw these phenomena taking place with when Zaren had pulled his old member of his coterie / family through the veil, and you noticed that something was going on in the background that you otherwise wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
And so you finished seeing that, and how did you do on your stealth roll?
I got a total of 5. One of my dice was cocked. That's why I re-rolled it. It was like completely like not on any number, and I was like, okay, well that's weird. Okay. I do have dice in the tray though, so that's why I re-rolled a dice. I didn't use a willpower. Okay. It was in between a success and failure, so I just wanted to.
Yeah, no worries. So
it was a failure though, so I did get 5 instead of 6.
Okay. I'm going to say 5 successes is actually really good and sufficient considering the situation that Zaren is in. So when you notice this going on and you see what's happening, and you notice that Zaren doesn't know this because he's, quite frankly, he's engrossed with the fact that Liam is there and he's currently in the process of being dismissed.
Yeah.
But what you witnessed is disturbing on a few levels.
Yes.
And so you do extricate yourself from the vault.
I'm going to call the only person I know that might have knowledge to deal with this, because it is not me.
Okay.
I'm going to go sneak up into the kind of lusher area, outside area of the cob house, and I'm going to call Ed.
Okay. Picks right up on the first ring.
Hi.
Hey.
So, I have several questions. One, do you know about the Ouija board in Zaren's vault?
I am aware of it, yes.
Okay. Have you looked at it?
I've examined it before, yes.
Have you seen it used?
I have seen it used once, yes.
I will explain to him what I saw. The souls, the wisps, the going into the board, the turning red, the flashes of red that I saw. That whole thing that you explained to me, I will explain to him.
Okay. After he
what does that mean?
I'm going to make a roll for him. This is whoops. on just a second.
Are we having more dice oopsies?
Yep, I found it though.
Cool.
There we go. This is a very good roll for Ed, so I'm going to do that real quick. Oh
Woohoo!
God. Dropped another one.
It's fine. As long as you don't lose them.
No, they're dropping, thankfully, very easily places to get. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there we go. All right, cool. Make a quick roll for him based on this new information.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, goddamn, Ed. All right, 4.
He's good. He's good.
8. All right, so he's taking in your information. He did a wits and occult roll, and he critted on it.
Shit. Good for him.
Scored 8 successes, and
Okay.
so this is his area of expertise. So so you hear some silence for a few seconds on the other end of the line, and then you immediately hear him ask, "Is he still using the board?"
He just put it away.
Okay, good. I'm going to be over in just a few minutes.
Okay.
And he hangs up, and then he'll be on his way.
Fuck, that was probably not a good idea. It's fine. We'll panic about it in a minute. And then I probably around that time probably noticed Milo is not there. I would have rushed kind of Roy out of the room too. Like I would have
Okay. Do you have a
his
chat?
shoulder and I'm like,
Yeah. Roy also extricates himself. And do you
yeah,
have a chat with
I
him?
would let Roy stand nearby when I explained this, but told him to be quiet until I was done with the phone call. I would have been like, just hold your tongue until we're done, and then if you have questions, you can fucking ask. So he would have heard it at the same time as Ed, but I would have told him, you need to be quiet while I'm talking.
Okay.
This is a fucking emergency, and we're not arguing with me. Zip it. Zip it.
Zip. So he goes, so once you're done with the phone call, Roy goes, what was that? What was that all about? What's going on?
I don't know, but it was really, really bad. And I don't know if you heard us talking. You probably did. And I know that you couldn't actually see what was happening, but there was a dead guy in there. And this is how I explain things. This is so much fun. There was a dead guy in there. And like, yeah, no. He's like Zaren's dead friend or something. We're not going to say that to Zaren or talk about that at all. So like, don't. But like, apparently this is apparently this is the friend that like he keeps accidentally almost referring to me as. Apparently we're very similar. I don't know. But this friend, this friend, well, he was there. I saw him. I talked to him. You saw me talking to him. I'm not crazy. I saw this because of Illy. Oh God.
What? You saw?
Yeah, there were ghosts.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, Illy is a Torador, and she helped me figure out how to see things that other people can't. So by help me, I mean, I had to ask her a real awkward question and drink blood of hers, her vitae. I had to drink a cup of her vitae. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine.
This Milo, this is a lot. I mean, you're right. I mean,
I'm concerned. This is concerning. I'm concerned because that board was like eating the souls or something. It was really, I don't know a better way to explain it. I'm assuming that's what was happening. It seems like a problem. I kind of want this thing destroyed, and I want to do it now. Like I want to do it now. So I'm going to wait until Zaren is not there anymore and potentially doing something else, and I'm going to break into that goddamn safe, and you're going to help me. I watched them open. I watched him open it, so I think I can do it because I think what Zaren, I'll have to ask as this, but I think Zaren was showing Milo how to open it, so that she didn't have to just rip the door off of it should something happen to him. So I will ask if that's actually why
Okay. So you
Zaren had
have.
Milo watch, but I would have paid attention.
That makes sense. So
Yeah.
Milo's intention. Okay, so
To
Milo's
break
intention
into the
is to.
tell Roy he's helping me with this.
Yeah, break into the vault
Yep. Steal the
and
get rid of the Ouija board. Yeah, steal it
steal
and get rid of it.
steal board, destroy it, and have Roy help you.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least with the breaking in or the keeping watch or something, I'll figure out what I want him, like how he can assist. But yes, I'd like him to assist me.
Okay. This. Oh man, it's like this sounds. Like okay, I listen, Wildcat. I trust your instincts on this. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but this sounds like a pretty. This sounds like a sketchy ordeal all over, and it's like, and
Yeah.
and Zaren's
Mm-hmm.
using this thing to talk to. Is it
I
like
don't
a
know. See, he said he got it from somebody else, which was not explained to me who or why
okay?
or how, but like that's fine. I don't actually really care. That what matters is that it's here. And he then said that he's only used it twice. This is the second time he's used it, but like it's um it seems bad. It seemed bad from the get-go. It looked awful. Like there was literally like it was like a gaping wound just opened in space and spat out this ghost, and then it like stitched together in this like nasty organic looking way that was really troubling to see in general, and it looked painful and horrible, and like it was just upsetting all around to see. And so like
Holy
I was
shit!
initially upset from the get-go from this,
Yeah,
but it got
it's a
worse. And so like
rather. No, you're absolutely conveying that correctly. The whole
yeah,
process by which it goes out and finds these entities and plucks them and
yeah,
rips them back through the
yeah.
veil is a disturbing process to watch.
It was
For
very
yeah,
upsetting.
so unless you're like potentially Hakata or
Yeah.
perhaps even Lasombra, who have some experience with
Hmm.
Oblivion and things of that nature,
Yeah.
it's still a bit jarring. So I get it. So Roy's like, all right, well, um, thinking the best way I could probably help with this is like, I mean, Zaren's got to be taken away, like distracted. I'm assuming. Um,
Yeah.
maybe I can think of maybe I can have something come up. Maybe I can see about putting together a situation that need help with,
Yeah.
and then we can lure him away for a little while, and and give you time to do what you need to do. Uh, how do you even? How would you even go about destroying this thing? What do you even think?
I honestly don't know.
Can you?
I'm just gonna talk to Ed about it. I'm gonna talk to Ed about it and see if maybe they know a way. But you mentioned the Lasombra, so if Milo might, do I need to roll some kind of check to know if Milo would potentially even think of Guillermo as a possibility of helping figure this out?
Hmm. Roy is, and Roy's not now. Just to clarify, Roy is aware that those of the Sombra clan have some things that they can do with manipulating shadow, and potentially some things that have to do with powers
Oh,
beyond the veil. But he doesn't know anything in those specifics. But it does trigger. I would say that it's fair to say, upon the mention of that, you are aware of Guillermo, and you could potentially see about what he might be
how
able to
long
do.
how long would I think Ed had?
You have, I would say, Ed said he'd be by in a few minutes, and I'd say you have safely about 5, 6 minutes. before
All
he
right.
shows up.
I think because you had mentioned that Guillermo was around, I think I'll try
Yes.
to have a conversation with Guillermo before Ed gets here. So I'll call him. I don't know sign language, so I'm gonna try to see if there's another way. I'll ask him when I find him. So I'll look for him. I'll call his name and be
Okay.
like,
You call out once, call out one more time, and it's on the second call
okay,
that you see that there's a
the
portion of
shadow.
shadow in the cob house that just begins to leak out from one of the corners and just drip like black ink
That is not in any way unsettling.
come out from come out from the shadow and then run down the side of the wall and begin to pool onto the floor, and then from out of that inky
Why?
dark mass
Okay.
a form comes
Right.
up, humanoid looking in shape but lacking distinct features because just due to the
Mm.
obsidian
Yep.
shadowy nature
Mm-hmm.
of what you're dealing with.
So I will. This is my will walk up and be like, I don't know sign language. Do you have any other way to communicate? Because I know you can hear me, but I can't hear you. But I need to be able to hear and understand you. So, like, is there anything? Is there any way we can communicate that isn't my stupid ass trying to interpret sign language?
Okay.
Uh oh. I have regrets. That's okay.
He goes, let me review what
Oh shit.
Guillermo has. Let me pull up his little stat block here real quick. And there you are. Okay, he's got that. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. All right. So you see him best as can be determined. It looks like he's contemplating a method by which he can communicate with you. And you see that darkness and the shadow and the wisp and the inkiness that's making his form. You
Yeah.
see where he glances around. You see the head kind of, the formless, kind of featureless shape of a head. That's just darkness. It's looking around, and then the next thing you know, goes back into the floor. You see it travel along, go up, and there's part of the decor. I've seen pictures inside of the cop house before. So there's.
I'm outside the cub house.
Oh, you're outside it? Okay.
I'm outside by, yeah.
Okay. Okay, then you see him go along the ground back into the house.
All right, I'll follow then.
Okay. And once he hits the house, you see that formless kind of shadow go across the floor and come across a decorative suit of armor.
Well, that's not all creepy. Okay.
You see the form come up, go into the armor. Steps off the pedestal.
Wow.
And you see
Oh
this
no.
and you see this suit of armor clank over.
Okay.
Goes over to a desk.
All right. Oh.
Picks up a pen in the gauntleted hand.
Okay, cool.
Reaches down and starts writing.
I'm amazing. Just open mouth staring like, Why don't you do shit like this all the time? Don't answer that question. That's not the question I have. Please don't answer that. Please, please, please. That's really not important. We'll deal with it. It's fine. What are they writing? Oh, look. What they write?
They wrote. So it takes a little bit. It's not
Yeah, no,
easy.
it's not perfect.
But they write out. Let's see. What did you start off with? You start off with a question.
Is there a way? I started off with, is there a way that we can communicate because I have to ask you something,
Gotcha.
or I'd like to ask you something.
Gotcha. And so basically, he says, right here, what you want to ask, basically.
Okay, cool. So, and then I will just re-explain the situation to Guillermo and be like, I don't know what it means. Do you know what this means? Also, do you know how I can destroy this thing? Because this seems like a problem and I really want it gone. That will be my first question. My first question will be like, do you know a way to destroy this? And then I will ask, do you know what it means? So that will be my order of questions. God damn it, Milo's so bad at things. Fine.
Guillermo knows a little bit about the occult, and I'll see. He's definitely not as proficient as others, but I'll do a roll for him, see if he's as of anything.
Okay.
But it's doubtful.
Okay. That's cool. It was a shot. I am fine with shooting my shot, because Ed should be here soon.
Well, freaking Guillermo, jeez, doesn't have that big of a pool, but he critted.
Nice.
So, but the thing is that even though he's got a crit and he got 8 successes on his occult roll,
he still might not know.
He begins to write out fire.
Okay.
Possible choice. Not sure. Some items protected from such elements.
Okay.
Takes him a little while to write out this. Need to know how was created. Reverse to be destroyed.
Okay. All right. And then I won't. Okay. Then that'll be my question.
Okay.
I won't ask a second. I'll just be like, awesome. Thank you so much. I know what you need help with, and so we're working on that. I believe. I think we have a Tremere. Anyways, do you want help putting that suit on her back?
He seems very excited at the mention of Tremere, and the kind of the armor kind of shakes a little bit, and he's just like,
yep. We're
there he goes
working
back.
on it,
and then he'll get the suit of armor back to near the pedestal. But it looks
no, I'm just gonna go ahead. If it's taken a long time or looks like it's being like a trouble, I'm just gonna pick the whole ass thing up with him inside of it.
It's
just,
not too bad, actually. He can maneuver it pretty well, but it takes a lot of fine control.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna pick him up.
Okay. It's a lot easier to put it back, and as soon as you put it back, and actually as soon as you pick him up, he's just like, okay, he's just going to expel himself from.
Yeah.
And so every little crease and opening and slit that's in the armor just exudes, like supernatural cloud style, just all of his, and then
I'll put it back,
and then coalesces into his form. So
I'll go ahead and put it back, and just be like, cool, neat. Fuck.
All right.
Helpful, also extremely.
I'm going to pause recording for just a quick moment. And we're good to go.
And we're back with our...
I apologize. Quick cheesecake break needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's necessary.
It's
But-
essential, actually.
It's essential. It's an essential service.
I'll call it that.
Sorry. So,
But what happened with Zaren? Zaren's just chilling out
Zaren,
on the board.
you are chilling out with the board, and you
Like
have
so.
your conversation with Liam, and you make
Yeah.
your process to dismiss. And you witness Liam going back through the veil. He's pulled through. He's reaching out as he goes.
Yeah.
It's a very forlorn look on his face. Like he doesn't want to be back, but he has to.
Yeah.
And everything settles down. You made your roll. You feel emotionally drained.
Tired. Yeah.
Yeah. You feel unnaturally tired. And that's when you turn around and notice that Milo is not there, or Roy.
Zaren's just gonna probably think it weirded her out and put the board away.
Okay. Yep.
Hopefully, and
Grab
lock everything.
grab what you want equipment-wise, right? Okay.
Yeah, throw it all in the bag.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So.
you grab that and throw it all in the bag and make your way out of the vault.
Yep.
Secure it back behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And Milo, you re-enter the house, and you have placed the suit of armor back on the pedestal. Okay.
Loudly.
Yep. And
Whoa.
yep, so you
Why?
do that.
Why?
No reason.
You pick up the notebook.
Oh, I'm also gonna grab that. Yeah, I'm gonna grab
You
the
grab
note.
the notebook on the desk.
The notebook.
And you...
It's fine. Take off with it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't quote me, man. Don't quote me.
Oh, you missed
It's
it.
fine.
Oh, it's okay. You get caught up here
A little bit.
soon enough.
And then like I said, I'm going. Whoop.
And you're going back, and Roy is, of course. Did you have him doing anything specific, or is he still? Just
I was probably just gonna. I was either gonna tell him to continue to gather equipment or kind of just shoo him off.
Okay.
After what I told him, so that I'll be like, look, for the time being, because I know that he's just as shit at keeping stuff a secret as I am, that I'm going to tell him that he needs to go make himself scarce for a little bit until after we've resolved some things, so that he doesn't accidentally say something like I do all the time.
Cool. Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure his charisma is his lowest,
Well,
but manipulation's not great.
Just a hold of him, it's going to be a
No.
time.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
It's
So after you replace the
yeah,
grab
no,
the notebook, you happen
he
to...
has no subterfuge. he has two dots.
I am me. Look at me. I am the kindred of the night.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send him off. And then go and so this is all like trying to put the armor down quietly,
You put
grab
the
the
armor
notebook,
down,
tell Roy to go
you
away.
grab the notebook, you see Guillermo's shadow dissolve into
Okay,
the
cool.
part of the house. And
That's right. Leaving.
And shortly thereafter, you hear a car driving up.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure it's so I think it is not Travis again or something.
No, it's not Travis. It's who you think.
And I'm gonna flag the fucking car down and
Okay.
just like make sure, and then I'm gonna get in and
You're gonna get in
close
the
the door. I'm gonna get in the car and be like, "We're not going to the house. We're going to your house. I know I wrecked your house. I'm really sorry. We're going to your house."
So you just
Right.
needed a ride to my house?
No, no, no. We're gonna talk. We still need to talk, but not. We're gonna go to your house.
Okay.
Go to your
Yes.
house.
Okay. All right. So you see, Ed backs up. Ed backs up, pulls down the driveway. Zaren, you're probably just coming up from the basement.
Yeah.
Um, Nobody's around in the immediate vicinity at the moment. You don't see a Milo. You don't see a Roy. You hear the vaguest sound of a car just kind of exiting the driveway, and there you go.
The fuck? I'm gonna text Lil. Where are you?
I went. That's what I'm gonna say.
Behind
You
you,
didn't.
Zaren, you hear this like one of the gauntlets on your decorative armor pieces just falls.
Um,
For no seemingly no reason.
We'll turn around and fix it.
Okay.
Like, take a look at it.
It's perfectly fine.
Right.
It's
I mean,
not what. It's probably not. Doesn't look like what it did before.
other things. Yes.
It depends on when. I just picked it up and moved it
I
mid whatever was happening,
know.
so it's probably too expensive. Fine.
Okay. So you investigate it. You don't even need to roll for this. You don't see anything the matter with it other than being placed on the pedestal. It's not exactly like in the posed position that it was
I'm
before.
gonna
It's
fix
just
it so
yeah.
that Ellie doesn't get upset that it's wrong. I know she's not home, but that's Aaron's thought process. Just like straighten it out.
Yep. And you put it back together and it's fine. It comes back together just fine. And then
look at the phone and it just says I went.
and you get a text.
I wish.
we were supposed to leave together.
No, I didn't. That's not what I went to go do. I went and did something else.
This is all text message?
Yeah, when there finishes the thought. That's what all said.
Okay.
And we were supposed to go together and be like, no, I didn't go and do that. But to Etta will be like, I just don't he doesn't know I called you.
The information you found out is incredibly troubling.
See, that's what I thought and felt. So, like, I don't know what it means. I'm really bad at this, but it felt like it was a problem. It looked like it was a problem.
I'm surprised that I overlooked it the first time, but I can also see why. Whoever created the board took great pains to hide how it truly functions.
Okay. I don't know how it functions at all.
I've had my thoughts, but well,
Does it eat souls that look like what it was doing? It looked like it was eating souls. I'm concerned.
Ed nods and goes, "Yes, the information you just discovered. That is how the board gets its power."
Oh no. So okay, so like how do we get rid of it? How do we make it not exist anymore? Because like that's what I want to do. Like I want it to not exist anymore. I'd like it to be gone. Someone else told me we need to figure out how it was created, and that seems like it's going to take a long time, and this seems like an immediate issue, like it's a right now problem that we need to fix.
You're correct in that manner, but Yeah. The whoever you spoke to that mentioned that, they're more than likely
Uh-huh.
correct. The
Okay.
process by
How do we
which
figure that
something
out?
was made is a good indicator of how it may be unmade.
Like, so how is this information something that is found out by somebody without actually using the item in question to call the soul of the person if they're potentially dead? Because that seems like a terrible idea, like a really, really bad idea. So I'd rather not have to do that. Is there an easier way to do this?
I don't think there's going to be any easy way, Milo, to find out how the board was actually
Okay,
created.
easy being less dangerous and detrimental to like the well-being of a person. Or sure, that's what I mean.
Given what I know of how this board operates and the information that you just discovered,
Hmm.
I can't imagine that there's a process that doesn't involve the harm of something or someone's. You have to
Well, that's
understand,
just fucking perfect.
Milo, this. What Zaren has is something that, well, it's almost one of a kind. It bears the marks of something that almost was maybe just, I don't know per se, created on purpose, but some seemingly stream of events came together to bring this object into being. Such things like that. Many who have messed with it take the secret of how to destroy it to their grave, for sure.
Do you think, okay, so like here's a question that I hope that you can answer, but I understand if you can't because I'm like, but is every time this thing used, is it actually causing harm to Zaren?
Of course.
Ah, fuck. Okay, uh
He
okay.
knows he knows it is. It's not an unknown quantity. He knows it's affecting him in some manner. How exactly and to what extent? The
How would
price.
you? Okay, so now I have a question for you because I asked this of Liam, and Liam couldn't tell me the answer to this. I don't think. I don't know who I was actually asking the answer of this to, but like maybe it was Zaren. I'm not sure. I was asking. Can you answer this question for me?
I will try.
So like, okay,
You're
what
still
kind
driving
of
up, by the way, to his house, and you get there. It's a very
okay,
short
so
drive.
what kind of like what would this be used for specifically? Like it would like if you had to give it a purpose that wasn't just to randomly call dead people to be like, hey, how's it hanging? Well, I don't know why I had agreed to have a conversation with me again. Okay.
If I had to wager an educated guess as to why
Hmm.
such an object would be made, there is what you've seen, the ability to speak
Uh-huh.
with those that are long deceased
Okay.
is an incredible piece of power to be able
But
to
like, would that be
speak.
its only purpose?
There's more than just the spirits of the deceased beyond the veil.
I hate that answer. I really do.
I am aware
That's
that the
just
board
genuinely upsetting.
I am aware that the board is capable of potentially calling upon things that are not just ghosts of Christmas past. And that's troubling in and of itself. I honestly don't know the full capabilities object in question, but what I've been able to examine. It has definitely been, shall we say, modified by someone with similar gifts as I possess.
That's what I figured. I figured that actually. That's why I called you.
It was a good call.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, Milo,
Yes.
you pull up to Ed's house. You see another vehicle
That's
out front. You see a vehicle that you've seen before. And Cyrus's car.
What?
Mm.
Why?
Cyrus is here dropping off some things related to the Paranormal Society.
Mm-hmm. Do I believe him? Can I inside check him?
Absolutely.
I don't believe him. He's a liar. What's an insight?
Yes.
I will rouse the blood for this. Ooh, I succeeded. Actually, we got 3 successes. That's not terrible.
3 successes.
3 successes.
You don't seem to get the idea that he's trying to steer you awry.
Okay.
Shall we go inside?
Are you? If I go inside your house, are you gonna do something insane again?
No.
Are you sure? Do you promise? Because if I have to witness that again, I will hit you, and I will do it very hard.
I promise.
Okay. And then I will text Zaren and basically just be like, I'll be back in a little bit.
Zaren, you get a message.
I will go inside with
Milo is
Zaren.
going to be... You're heading as you're heading in, Cyrus is coming out. And he gives a nod to Ed as he's heading out, and he goes, "Hey, Ed. So I left some of the latest of what we gathered from our recent inspiration and investigation on the kitchen table for you, and appreciate you looking into that for me. There's some stuff there that is just really, really interesting. I just have this feeling that you're going to be able to just take a look at it and know exactly what we're dealing with. So I appreciate you looking it over." And Ed goes and nods back as well. And then he looks at you and goes, "Hey, friend of yours?"
No.
Ed goes, "You can call her." He doesn't say anything. He gestures to you.
I'm Milo.
He gave you the opportunity to call yourself whatever you wanted.
I know. I take. I'm dumb. What do you want?
It's okay. Cyrus goes, "Hey, Milo, huh?" And Cyrus, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And he's going down the steps. Cyrus almost gets out to his car.
I swear to Christ, if I will hurt him. Hurt
You
Ed.
see Cyrus turn around,
Okay.
and he goes, Hey, Ed. And you see Ed standing by the doorway. And he goes, this weekend, Saturday, you want to go get some coffee or something? And you see Ed take a drag on his cigarette, and then he nods and says, yeah, I'd like that very much. You see Cyrus smile, and he goes, okay, cool. I'll give you a call. Hey, it was good seeing you again. And nice to meet you, Milo.
It's nice to meet you too.
He gets in his car. It's a red Honda. And drives off. Ed doesn't look at you. You see very quickly Ed trace his hands over the door in a very intricate pattern.
Of course.
And then when he's done in that pattern, knocks on it 3 times. You can enter now. And Zaren, what is it you want to do?
Zaren's texting Milo back, like,
I don't know what you're doing. But don't do anything stupid. Okay. Do you want
I
me
mean,
to wait?
I don't know what I'm
do you
doing
want to
either.
wait?
Do you?
Does
You need-
Roy have a decent stealth roll?
Mm. Sorry. What was the rest of Zaren's message?
Don't do anything stupid.
Don't do anything stupid. Do you want me to wait for you to take a nap?
Oh.
The cook would.
He's got a 5 dots in stealth. No, sorry, not in stealth total. He has a dot in stealth
Okay.
and 4 in dexterity. Milo will reply, no, you don't. You have to wait for me just to drop Nat off. Make sure she takes Bandit with her, so that they're both safe.
Of course. You'll be back when I'm back, right? If not,
I should be back. I should be back by the time you're back. I'm not anywhere dangerous. I'm with company. I want to say good company. Text just the same stream of consciousness as the text. I want to say good company, but I'm not 100% sure I feel that way right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's a friend, not my friend, somebody else's, which is what I said about Gary, by the way. not my friend.
Yeah.
Are you with the human right now?
Am I with a human?
The human.
The human?
He said,
no, I'm not with that same. I'm with a human, yes.
Haven't you done enough to the poor boy already?
Okay, it's not the same human. And no, I haven't done enough to the poor boy already because it's a different person. Right?
What boy are you picking on now?
I didn't say it was a boy.
You said it wasn't the same boy.
I said it wasn't the same person.
I just.
So do you go get
I'm
Natalie?
Yeah, I'm texting as I'm like,
Okay.
alright, not ready to go. Oh, don't forget, Bandit. Do you need anything? Do you need money?
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you. She gets
Your backpack's
she
looking a little
grabs
wiped away.
she grabs her very dirty and tattered Pokemon backpack, and she unzips it, and Bandit crawls in into the backpack,
Beautiful.
and she throws in a wing of chicken. And
Oh,
then
okay.
he's all so Bandit's just like, and she goes, I'm sure he wants more, but Sis said to watch his portions.
Yeah.
So she puts the rest of the chicken in her pocket. And she puts on a little parka. And she got her backpack, and she's ready to go.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, you know.
Are you okay, Z?
Just tired, Matt. It's been a long night.
Wow.
I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well, take care of yourself. If you're feeling tired, that's not good.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me, okay?
And he'll kind of just like throw his arm over
Okay.
her shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
kiss her on the head, and be like,
Let's go see your friend.
Okay. So we
Keep you
pile
safe.
into the car with Nat and drive off.
We're gonna go to see Kirkwood. But if I would assume Roy is with Milo, unless I see him.
You don't see him unless you want to actively look for him. You don't see him.
No, I would assume Roy is with
Okay.
Milo,
Okay.
terrorizing the poor boy.
Zaren, you leave with Nat. Milo, it's when you get a message from Roy that says he's gone.
Would Milo roughly know how long it would take Zaren to drop Nat off and come back?
Yeah, you have roughly. I mean, if he just does a drop off, doesn't talk with Kirkwood, etc., where it is in conjunction with the cop house, you have roughly, at minimum, probably about 45 minutes. Most maybe about an hour.
I will tell Roy to give me about 10 minutes to at least finish up my conversation with Ed.
Okay.
Because if Ed is inviting me in, I'll go in and finish up
Roy
talking.
texts back, thumbs up. He's all, hurry, I'll keep an eye out.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Be there soon.
Okay, so you're inside. You go near the kitchen table. Ed gets something to drink. You happen to notice that there's manila folders and stuff on the kitchen table that look like a lot of. There's also a couple of micro recorders. Look like they're for EVPs and things like that. Stuff for Ed to review, which is why he's a very crucial part of the Rose City Paranormal Society.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Were you almost gonna say Emerald City Supernaturalist? Because he's not part of them.
What's that?
No, never mind.
Which part of the Rose City Supernaturalist?
I was gonna say he's not. It's not the Rose City Supernaturalist.
Oh, Emerald City Supernaturalist. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
The Rose City Paranormal Society is down
Mhm.
here. Yeah.
One of these
days, these two teams should.
There's going to be a convention.
There's going to be a convention, and they'll have a paranormal society meetup.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be the Vancouver Spectral Investigators. Yes. The Emerald
Beautiful.
City,
It'll be
Emerald
the
City
greatest meeting of
and the
weirdos.
ICPS. That'd be great.
They're so odd.
Chrissy is just gonna make sure everyone's supported emotionally.
She's gonna be
gosh.
like
that would be Ed, Cyrus, Trinity. That would be Ed, Cyrus, Trinity, Richard, Kimber, Diego, and Nicholas, and then Gary from Vancouver, and then Gary Ridley's actually a member of the Vancouver Supernaturalists. And then,
Rodney.
and Rodney from the Emerald City one, and then there's a couple of others. There's a couple of other SPCs that are with Vancouver as well. So that would be quite the mix. Gosh. Chrissy would be there too because Milo goes.
Yeah.
I mean, not Chrissy. Sorry, Allie would be there because Milo goes.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Remember, our friends.
Yep.
And Jake's not really a member. He just
he's
is there.
he's there because he wants to be.
He just exists. It's fine.
This new contraption that actually can, in fact,
Catch
contain
ghosts.
ghosts. Mm-hmm.
I can't wait until Allie gets to see that.
Oh
And
god.
then she still has that blood captured in that fey jar with the snow.
Well, I'll think about that. Mistakes were made by the storyteller.
It's fine.
That's okay.
You'll figure it out.
That's all right. Allie's just like trying to impress him to go with something. She's all like, "Look at my jar of blood." So.
Oh boy.
But
oh no.
Exactly.
What? What? Okay. It's
What?
very nice, Allie. It's a very lovely jar of blood.
It's special.
Can I have some of it? Like, I just want to see it. Like, just like only a little bit. I don't want to taste it. I'm gonna put it in a little. Can I just have some of it? I really don't want to explain this. I will. I'll make you a diagram and everything. Like, it's fine. I can do that. But like, could I have a little bit? Sorry.
That's okay. So what we're gonna do is
Stop judging us.
So that's okay. So you're in talking with, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it you talk with Ed for about 10 minutes?
Basically, the first thing I'm going to mention, the first thing I'm going to ask him is, do you know of a good place to start to figure out how this thing was created? What would be the best place to start with that? Since that's the thing we apparently I need to do.
Ed looks at you and says, I believe the object in question was obtained on a certain secondhand store. And that secondhand store, I've done a little bit of follow-up already.
Okay.
The owner keeps records of where things come from.
Okay. All right.
And that would be a good place to start.
Okay.
They do have records of people who have turned things in because it is a secondhand store / pawn shop.
Got it.
And it's called Left on the Shelf.
So I'll write that down and I'll go look into that at some point. And the second thing I'm going to do is just judge him very harshly and just be like,
is that a free action?
So,
pretty much.
Again, why?
Again, why? Milo, I can see a lot of things regarding those who are here and those who have deceased. I can't explicitly tell the future based on that. But some things seem to be fated. And I not necessarily can do anything about that.
I don't know what any of that meant.
I mean, you should hit him.
So, like, I'm assuming we're on the same page. I'm a little slow, I admit that. I'm assuming we're on the same page, so you know why I asked why. And it is very lovely that the thing that you did that was really awful seems to be panning out in a way that you like, which is great for you, I'm sure. I'm sure you feel very justified in your horrendous actions. But don't. If you're gonna let him go, let him go. If you're not, then don't. But this is bullshit, and you know it's bullshit. And then I'll leave.
as you're leaving, he says, "So when did you start being afraid to love?"
Ow. My feelings.
This is payback for the earlier comment about heartthrobs.
Heart stealing. I said heart stealing, goddammit.
That's worse.
I'm not afraid to love. I love plenty of people. I do. I don't love them the same way as other people might consider loving somebody. But it's not fear.
I see. Perhaps it might do you well to temper that with a little bit of fear.
Repeat that, I missed part of it.
No problem. Do well to temper your love with a little bit of fear.
I don't know what that means. Like, I genuinely don't understand what that meant at all.
I'll explain it to you. Have some caution. Have some fear about where and how you place your love. Because it will be the death of you soon enough.
It will be my choice. Let's just like leave.
Okay, that's fine. Let you go.
I'm gonna go break into Zaren's safe and then have a cry about that whole conversation.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna need
No,
you to
hold
roll.
on, no. No, I watched the thing.
Yes.
I watched.
You're going to.
No, if you break in your oh my god!
I'm gonna do the same motions you did. It's fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Do you have any dots in larceny?
I do have dots in larceny.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll an intelligence plus larceny, and because you just watched recently what occurred,
right.
You will get a +1 to die to your pool.
All right.
For this attempt.
I roused the blood and got hungrier.
Oh.
I'm at 1.
Okay.
This is I've been doing so good up to this
You've been
point.
doing very good. So you rouse the blood, and that familiar drawl comes back into your head. So is this where we're at, huh?
Yep.
Letting little juice box mortals push you around. Giving you shit. But I guess he's right. When have you ever had a capacity for actual love? You know, you never had it. Because you never fucking earned it. Then it goes quiet. See if we're on fire tonight. Let's see if we go. I know, Zaren, that this is a very high difficulty for your save.
Yeah, it's not. I got.
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah.
Does anything untoward happen? Okay.
The ward activates.
Okay. What's the ward do?
2 ag damage.
Oof. How is that delivered? Is it delivered by any specific method, or is it just aggravated damage? Like,
It's fire.
it's fire? Okay.
The keyhole.
Ooh, okay. So you
Zaren
try.
doesn't know how it works. I do. It's bad.
Yeah.
Fucking try your shenanigans and bullshit.
This is great. Okay, sorry, but you do pick up 2 ag damage. So you begin. You start off pretty confidently, where you're like, yeah, he did this, and he moved this and over here, and put this key over here, and then partway through the process, and thankfully you blocked some of your face, but you get part of your arm, most of your hand, and some licked by and caught maybe your chin side of the cheek, and you get crisped from a very strong gouge of flame coming out this keyhole. So, and Roy's down there with you.
Course.
He's like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "What the fuck?"
I'm fine.
You all right? God.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! No, you're not. Damn.
I'm fine. It's not that bad. I'm fine. Inside, I'm screaming and in pain, but I'm gonna try to pretend I'm not.
You can, since you're at low hunger right now, it probably might. You can for the night try to. You can do your 3 rouse checks to do your 1 ag for tonight. So it'll be less.
You're supposed to do them all at the same time, right?
It's generally towards yes, all at the same time for the rouse check. You can roll them all at the same time or roll them one at a time. Just to let you know how hungry you get. How high did you go up in hunger? 2?
I'm at 3.
So you're at 3 total? That's actually not that
3.
bad. Man, look at you. Mission fucking impossible.
Yeah.
Could we go get some blood, please? I got time dicking around with
oh my gosh.
Turn of the century barbecues from some freaks.
You know, it's wow. It's really uncalled for.
This is me who you're talking to. Of course it's uncalled for.
It's just super rude. And yes, I am gonna go get some blood.
Okay.
I'm not agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you, but I'm not. So like
That's the ticket. Go get some blood.
Yeah, it seems like a really good idea actually.
It's a perfect idea. I should be doing it a lot more.
Upstairs. Well, I just listen, I get like back out of the fridge.
Okay. You go ahead.
And I'll drink a little bit, and I'll just be at the 1 hunger.
You cure, you heal your 1 of your 2 aggravated damage, so you look less crispy. But you definitely still have, mainly on your hands and arms, you take care of what part of the flame that went past and caught part of your face, so which is a little bit more visible, and so you heal up most of that, but your hands are still look a little bit charred, but that's okay. You can cover those up with some gloves until you have an opportunity, or some wraps, or something along those lines. A little easier cover.
I'll probably wrap it and then put on gloves, like, you know, when you're like getting ready to go shooting, or like, you know, like those, if I can find them, gloves that would like, not like like fancy lady gloves, but like military.
Fancy lady gloves.
Fancy lady gloves. All right, and then I will message Zaren and be like, I have returned.
Okay. You're in the process, Zaren, of dropping off Natalie with Kirkwood, and then I assume you talk with Kirkwood for a little bit, but we can retcon that conversation at a later time. And probably just as you're about to leave, you get a message from Milo that they're back at the Cobb House. Okay, the screen froze right when you're yawning. So it's like so you're just stuck with so for several seconds you're like this.
Probably horrifying.
It was
It
awesome.
was amazing. It was so cool.
With the teeth and everything in your
It
sunglasses.
was good. It was good.
Perfect.
Perfect.
This scene is going to be amazing.
Are you so fat?
I'm going to rewatch this. This is awesome.
Yeah. Because
I'm sorry.
It is 3 a.m. I'm keeping mindful of time.
I
I think
know.
what we'll do is we'll get you to a point where we're going to get the prep done for you guys to go head out to do your hunt.
Yep.
And so
And we'll retcon Vaughn and Kirkwood conversations.
Right. So basically where we'll wrap up is Milo comes back to the house. And you see Zaren and yeah, that's just Zaren there actually. Wait, actually Benji was supposed to come by, right? Yeah. Benji comes by. Benji comes by after you drop Natalie off as well. So he shows up roughly the same time as Milo.
Yeah.
Oh, does he? Then I wouldn't have broken into the safe.
No. Benji, you had enough time to try to do your break-in. He's arriving.
Okay.
Benji is arriving just right about when Zaren is getting back from dropping off Milo.
Okay, sorry. When you said because you said arriving at the same time as Milo, and I was like, as soon as I arrived, I wouldn't try to break into something. Yeah, no,
I
it's
meant
okay.
to say Nat. Sorry. So,
I was like, well, shit. Benji would have seen me.
Yes, Benji did not see anything.
Thank
so Benji's
God.
there, Roy's there, Milo's there, and Zaren's there at the house. So. Zaren, when you first get to the house, what is it you do?
Well, I'm getting ready. If I see Benji's car, I'm gonna go look for Benji.
Hey. Sorry, I took a little longer than expected.
Oh, it's alright. I'm okay with waiting on you.
So. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bud, about Sasha. Sorry to hear that. That's
just the one thing I told her not to do.
Must have been a crazy situation.
Oh.
I don't know.
Fucking SI. Ruined everything.
Yeah, that's a fucking understatement.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get Nat squared away? Good.
Yeah, she's coming with Kirkwood. Oh.
Kirkwood. How's that going? He seems an interesting fella.
It's not going great. I bet him a couple times, because he annoyed me. But then they got upset because they liked it.
Really? Man, some people.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you've seen Milo around? I think she's supposed to be, and
yeah,
that's
she's...
right as Benji is asking is when Milo, you come through.
Where does Milo come from?
Where now? I'm assuming that you come from downstairs.
I would have if I had plenty of time to wrap my hands and get some fighting gloves on or some shit.
Yeah.
I would have gone up and come down from the room that I have been staying in with Roy, and I'd have walked down from up there instead.
Yep.
Because I'd have been acting like I was chilling up there or whatever.
Yep. So you guys noticed that
with
Milo comes down from her room. Excuse me.
What the hell happened to you?
What do you mean?
Why are you all wrapped up? What do you like? You need to be able to move.
I can.
Yeah, Roy's
Haven't you ever seen spiders wrap their hands?
right. Yeah, Roy's bringing in bags, duffel bags, and different stuff, and he's all like, hey, Wildcat, how's it going? Hey, cool. Yeah, looks like, yeah, we've just been getting things ready to go head out on our hunt. So, what's up, Z? Did you get things squared away?
How are you preparing the hunt?
You see Roy outfitted very similarly.
Okay. Did you go also talk to the human? Because you shouldn't do it like that.
Who are you asking about talking to the human?
Roy.
Roy.
Oh.
Because Milo. Zaren's still convinced that Milo went to go pick on like Ridley or Scat or someone.
Don't worry.
Not-
Nobody got hurt or anything like that. Just had a conversation.
Okay.
It's good.
No, no, hold on. I'm insight checking. Fucking Roy.
Yeah.
2 dice for his manipulation. He has no subterfuge.
I'm gonna rouse.
Damn it, Roy.
Roy gets hungrier.
Oh shit, I'll mark it on the sheet.
Okay.
He would be at 2 now, probably, because he hasn't really done very much.
Not bad for him, actually. And it doubled his pool, and he actually scored a success on each roll. So he has a total of 4.
I also have 4.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Well, Zaren is the one that is trying to suss out.
Yeah,
if
he's
being,
the aggressor.
Okay, so here's the interesting thing. You matched.
Mm-hmm.
What Roy's saying is rather convincing. What he's actually talking and saying is actually rather convincing. But Zaren, being who you are and what you know, you pick up on some body language that doesn't exactly jive with what's being said.
Yeah, I mean, Lo's got her hands all wrapped up.
Yeah. You're not 100% certain exactly what's up, but you know that Roy is not telling you everything.
Yeah. Nobody got hurt, huh?
No.
So who did you go talk to?
Who did we go talk to? Oh,
Who
we
did?
just
It's a simple question, boy.
yeah.
We went and talked to Ed.
Okay, Roy was about to answer, and yeah, we
What?
went and spoke with Ed.
Ed. I went to go talk to Ed. We went to go talk to Ed.
He's.
I mean, he waited outside.
He's
He
super.
didn't
Yeah, I mean, Ed's super
Didn't go
useful
in.
and knows a lot of stuff. And
You don't know. I didn't. You didn't come with me for a reason. Shut up, Roy.
I'm just saying,
Roy was
he's.
supposed to be here.
I know you're being helpful, and it's very nice of you. But
No, hold on. I thought Roy was with you. Where was Roy then?
he
if
was
Roy
waiting for
was
me
talking to someone,
outside. He was
what the
waiting
hell
for me
happened?
outside.
Yeah.
He
I
was
didn't
waiting
speak
for me
to.
outside.
I didn't speak
Waiting
to
for
Ed.
me
I
outside.
just was waiting. It's all good. I mean, seriously, I was waiting.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Waiting
tell
for me outside.
You can tell he's being a lot more, and
Yeah.
technically he was. So.
This comes back to bite us in the ass. I'm kicking both of you into the sun for a bit.
Okay, well, just so you know, Ed agreed to go to coffee with Cyrus.
Did you hit him?
No, but he implied I'm gonna die, so I'm a little concerned.
What?
I let. He just said it was gonna be the death of me, so I don't know, but
Whoa.
I didn't ask him to elaborate. I was alarmed after the speaking with Liam thing, and like I didn't wanna know, so I kind of left real fast.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. I'm sure I'll have the. I'm sure I'll eventually ask him what the fuck he meant by that, but I kind of just wanted to go. So I made a rude comment and then I left.
Right. Sorry.
He didn't give me like an exact date or anything. He just kind of implied that I anyways, it's fine.
Okay. Right. Then. So, are you ready or what?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. I'll actually we'll just go swing by and pick him up.
Okay.
Tell him on the way.
I'm gonna get in the car and we're gonna go drive. Go pick up Vaughn.
Nice.
Okay. So you drive off.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go pick up Vaughn and go see what you can do about this
Yep.
experimental
And I'm gonna
situation.
start using the
Start using the what?
drone. I'm gonna use the drone.
The drone.
The
Okay.
drone, yep.
Okay.
Doing and I'm gonna talk to Kirkwood about that. Like, hey, I need to find a giant fucking lupine with a bunch of heads attached to it. Here's where it was chasing Sasha. Can you hack in those security cameras?
Yep.
Please.
Good call.
Yeah.
Okay. So you drive off.
It's work related, not personal, and I promise I won't bite you again. Fuck.
It is.
It's not that big of a deal.
It's not that big of a deal. And I told
It's not that
Benji,
big
and
of a
he
deal.
said, huh.
It's a chilly
So-
January night that you drive off into.
Mhm.
There's a little bit of rain that's fallen, but not too hard. It's a light drizzle. There's remnants of the snowfall still. Bits of it turn to slush. Gets cold enough that it turns to ice overnight.
Mm.
But there's no fresh snow at the moment. But a very, very cold light rain. You get into your car and peel off to go pick up your longtime friend / family member /
Yeah.
Lots of different things.
Yeah.
And a bunch of things are set in motion to see if this group can potentially face down a very significant threat.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see what happens on our next session with that.
Yes, we will.
Thank you to whoever watched
Thank
through.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you for watching us and sharing
Thank
our
you so
stories
much.
and adventures. Please forgive any weird
Yeah.
technical issues. Our
Yeah.
mascot
Blame it on
occasionally.
the local cryptid.
Yeah.
The local cryptid and their dog. It's fine. I don't know who raised him. It was me. I don't know who raised him.
Some
It
people's
really
kids, I
swear.
swear.
Damn.
All right. But take care from the Figment Collective, and we'll catch you next time.
We did it.